Hi, you guys. It's me, Kianna, once again coming at you. Um, this is just a video to clarify some things. I think it's important for me to clarify some things so that we can be a good match as far as, you coming to my channel and subscribing to me and me doing the same to you. I want to first start off. First of all, this is going to be a response video to the video I did right before this, which was um, a video just me laughing and joking about my neighbor. First and foremost, I want to it was funny because my neighbor really isn't a midget. My neighbor is just a really, really short woman. She can borderline being maybe a dwarf, but really, she's a real short woman. Okay, that's why it's funny because me and my husband, or my husband and I, were laughing because she actually is not a midget. We were over exaggerating, but it was funny because of that. Okay, that's first. Secondly, as you guys know, I am a Christian, and I gave my testimony and things like that on here before. And the reason why at first I stayed away from talking about spiritual or religious issues is because a lot of Christians are extremely judgmental. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know them, you've heard them, they've judged you. Okay? My channel is not geared towards that. I subscribe to a lot of people that curse up a storm, will curse you under the table. Okay? And do all kinds of stuff on their channel. But you know what? I see them for who they are. And I appreciate them for who they are. If they have to work out issues with Christ, then that's what they are going to do or need to do. I'm not going to judge you or mistreat you as a Christian, okay, and commit yet another sin, which is judging. I'm not going to do that because people have been hurt by a lot of Christians, and they've been hurt mainly over judging, and that's a shame. It's a lot of people that you can actually wind up not helping because people that are non-believers or people that don't have a personal relationship with Christ, they have a tendency not to want to be around Christians because they feel dirty. They feel like they're not good enough. And that's simply because of Christians like the ones that responded to my video. That's simply because they don't feel good enough, because Christians have a tendency to only want to show the good side of them, the perfect side of them. A lot of people come to me because, and I have a lot of subscribers in such a little time because I give you all of me. I give you all sides of me. We're going to shout 1 minute, and you know what? 2 days later, we may do something bad, but you know what? Our heart is after Christ. He knows our heart. He knows the desires of our heart. Okay? And to those who sent messages about you shouldn't be talking about this lady or whatever like that, let me ask you a question. For me and some of my viewers that are bigger than me, when you first saw them, did you say something negative? Did you in fact say, wow, she big? Or when you seen my arm lift up and say, wow, I didn't know she was that big? Did you say that? When you walk past and go to McDonald's or something and see somebody ordering a lot off the dollar menu that's big, do you say something? Do you, in your mind, you say, wow, she too fat to order that? Do you go home and laugh with your husband about it? Do you go home and laugh about, fat women to make yourself look better in your husband's eyes, so he can see how wonderful or beautifully shaped you are? Do you do that? I've came across a lot of people on here that has said so many negative things. They're vegetarians, and they maybe don't partake in drinking or smoking, and they're holier than thou. But did you go into the porn store the night before? Do you watch it with your husband? Do you fornicate? Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking all these questions. You know why I'm asking them? Because I'm showing you a sin is a sin is a sin. And the same God that was yesterday, he's the same today. And he says, a sin is a sin. So while you're judging me because I wanted to laugh and over exaggerate about something that I thought was funny, while you're judging me on that, who did you judge yesterday? And who did you judge the day before that? Was that right? Was that sinful? Was that not Christian-like? See, I come to you guys as an open book. I'm not going to just show you the Holy Ghost-filled Kianna. I'm going to show you the Kianna that does right. The Kianna that doesn't even tell people that I feed the homeless, because I was once homeless. So my husband and I actually take out of our pocket and feed the homeless. I'm not going to tell you that, though. You don't know those things about me. You don't know that, besides me, talking about budget tips with you guys, I actually go into homeless shelters and do the same, and actually hold seminars where I actually tell them how they can save money and stuff so that they can actually get on a financial level ground once they actually exit a shelter. You don't know that about me. You don't know how our transportation service actually provides trips and rides and stuff for people that actually don't have the funds to do so. You don't know that about me. No. What you judged on was because I talked about a lady that is actually not a dwarf or a midget that lives next door. That's what you judged me on. So, just something for you to, sip on when you drinking your bottled water, as life says, and something that you can just think about when you're taking a shower. I'm sure I'll get a lot of messages. A lot of you guys saying that you understand. A lot of you guys saying that, you could relate. Because that's I know that's a reason a lot of people stay away from Christians or Christianity. And you lose a lot of souls that way. A lot of Christians don't understand that. It's just like when they incorporated hip-hop or some kind of like jazz feel into gospel music, and the traditional religious Christians didn't want to approve of that. But look how many souls were saved. Look how many people came to Jesus just with the style being changed. So, I'm going to give you all of me, y'all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I hope that you guys accept it. I love you all, and you continue to be blessed.